like me, you're psyched for your childhood to come back to life in HD because Spyro is getting a remaster.
Spyro! He's that purple dragon!
I played, these were among my first games back in the days of PS1. Everything was blocky as hell. I think eventually they started having voice acting in the games, but not in the first one, and I don't think in the second one either, but I had so much fun with this, like going around saving the dragons. Michelle.
That's very cute. Now, there were 10 Spyro games though, just FYI. 13? 10.
I don't know how many because I stopped when I got too old.
Yeah, there was a lot of games. So they're rebooting, they're just the first ones, right?
I mean, it's the first three. It is remastering Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage, and Year of the Dragon. And this is expected to be announced sometime in March. So what we have is some preliminary news from multiple sources familiar with the project. So you can't take it as fact just yet, but I would take it as highly credible. And it's expected to come out sometime in Q3 2018, so pretty darn soon. It is the same company that remastered the Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy of Vicarious Visions. I have not played it yet, but as I remember people were telling me that it was so hard.
Yeah.
Because older games, we forget because of the graphics. They were hard.
They were hard, and maybe even a little older than that. It was to cater to the video game rental system. They were hard, so you would rent them and try.
And just keep going.
To try to beat them, but you definitely couldn't do it. Aladdin, I'm looking at you.
Aladdin was hard.
And Lion King, all those Disney games were terrible. But they were like that on purpose. They're designed to like not be finished. But this sounds like it'll be really fun.
This is in line with Spyro's 20th anniversary. I remember Carlos Alazraqui was the voice of Spyro.
Whoa.
Yeah, I remember dumb things from a long time ago. That's how my brain works. And he was also the voice of Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, yeah.
Another part of my childhood. So I am really excited for this. There are few games that I think of that I would really like to see remastered, and I think early 90s area is what I'm into at this point because it reminds me of being a kid holding a controller. However, if I had to remaster some other games, I can think of one example immediately.
What's that?
I thought it was remastered and I was looking for it and it wasn't there, which makes me think it needs to be, and that is Red Dead Redemption. We are getting close to Red Dead 2. And I was like, oh, I want to play it. I want to get ready for it. And it wasn't there. And then I realized, oh yeah, it's because Take-Two Games never does remakes right, if at all. And sorry, no Red Dead remake so far. But I think it should exist. I think it's the kind of game that has such a cult following that people really liked and missed and would maybe like to see not so angularly.
Yeah, I think like, I know there was kind of a slightly newer Phantasy Star online game, but it only came out in Japan, and I've seen it ported. It's like unofficially ported into English. It's very rough. So it'd be nice to see that.
That's
maybe brought back.
That's what we hire professionals for.
Yeah. I was stoked about the Secret of Mana redo, which just came out like last week or something, but the reviews are pretty bad for it. They said it wasn't really remastered well, like voice acting was clunky.
See, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Because when you want it remastered, you want it to be at the level where you're looking at a game now. So you want those cutscenes redone, you need the animations pretty much completely overhauled. Yeah. So it's great when it works out well, but man, that sounds disappointing.
If it doesn't, then it's like goodbye childhood. Or I've just been avoiding it because the reviews have been so bad, and I've been like holding off buying it until I saw those, and now I'm like, I'll just get my NES out and play.
I feel lucky
NES out and play it again.
That a lot of the games I did play as a kid either kept becoming the same, kept getting made. Like I played Mario Kart a lot as a child. And Mario Kart still exists to this day.
Still making money.
I know.
Nintendo loves that money.
Nintendo knows what to do for the most part. And then I remember one of my other first games was Tekken 2. They're still making Tekken games. I think they should go back to what they did before, which is what Soul Calibur is doing, which is like, okay, forget all these weird, crazy characters that we made up. Let's go back to what made us like on the map with these more simple characters and a more simple storyline, and then people will like it. And that's what I'm on board for.
Yeah, so maybe we want remakes, but only if they're good, okay?
What a crazy conclusion.
Only if they're good, please.
Audience, what is the best remake you can think of, and what is the worst? Please let us know below, and like and subscribe for more.